Hello everyone. Today I want to talk to you about a major shift unfolding in the medical coding industry and introduce you to a course designed around the new careers emerging from this change. Healthcare continues to offer some of the most stable and promising career opportunities globally. Medical coding has been one such career path for years. But today, as AI begin to reshape healthcare operations, how organizations hire and what skills they value are starting to change. Students must be aware of such shifts because the most rewarding opportunities going forward will belong to professionals who are prepared for where the industry is headed, not where it has been. So the real question becomes this: how to prepare yourself for this shift and position your career for what the industry is moving forward. In this video, I will walk you through a program designed to help you step into new age medical coding careers. These are careers that are evolving alongside AI and modern healthcare systems. Let's dive in. The big shift in the medical coding industry. To understand what this big shift really means, let us look at it from two quick perspectives. First, how organizations are changing, and second, what that means for individual careers in medical coding. At an organizational level, healthcare companies are shifting from manual, volume driven coding teams to AI assisted workflows towards automating tasks for speed, accuracy, and cost efficiency, with a stronger focus on compliance, audit readiness, and revenue protection, and positioning coding teams as a part of a broader revenue intelligence and RCM strategy. At an individual level, roles are evolving just as fast. Responsibilities are moving from pure coding execution to AI validation and quality assurance. Compliance knowledge and denial prevention are becoming essential. Skills around data interpretation and revenue intelligence are now critical, and professionals who upskill early in AI augmented workflows gain a clear career advantage. At CliniLaunch, our close association with hiring partners and healthcare organizations across the globe has given us early visibility into this shift. In response, we have launched the AI Augmented Medical Coding and Revenue Intelligence Certification course. Let me walk you through what the course covers, who it is designed for, and the career opportunities it prepares you for. AI Augmented Medical Coding and Revenue Intelligence Certification is a 6 months live instructor led training program. The program is delivered in both online and offline modes. The objective of this program is to prepare professionals for next generation medical coding and revenue cycle management roles by combining strong clinical coding foundations, deep understanding of global revenue cycle workflows, hands on exposure to AI assisted coding technologies, and advanced skills in compliance and denial prevention, also revenue intelligence. The course is designed to move learners beyond traditional manual coding roles and equip them with AI augmented high responsibility positions that healthcare organizations are actively building today. There are 6 IBM learning modules integrated in this course available to students on the IBM learning platform. To ensure learners are prepared for how the industry is actually hiring, this program includes 3 dedicated specialization tracks delivered through capstone projects. These tracks allow learners to focus their learning towards specific role categories within the medical coding domain rather than graduating with only generic skills. The capstone specialization tracks span AI, QA, and autonomous coding, HCC and risk adjustments, CDI, and inpatient coding. Each track is designed to align learners with distinct career paths emerging in the medical coding and revenue cycle ecosystem. The details of these tracks will be covered later in this video. The course also includes a dedicated placement training and support program. Learners receive structured interview preparation, profile building, assistance, and job application support, along with guidance throughout the hiring process to help them transition confidently into medical coding roles. This course is designed for fresh graduates from life science, pharmacy, allied health backgrounds, and for medical coding professionals who want to move beyond basic chart coding. Students from B.Sc Biotechnology, B.Sc Microbiology, B.Sc Chemistry, B.Sc Zoology, Biochemistry, Nursing, M.Sc Biotechnology, Microbiology, Chemistry, Zoology, Biochemistry, B Pharma, M Pharma, PharmD, MBBS, BDS, MDS, or any of related life science and healthcare graduates can take up this course. Learning delivery and access. Every enrolled learner gets access to a dedicated CliniLaunch LMS where all course resources, assignments, and learning support are available throughout the program. The training itself is delivered in three flexible formats: online, classroom, and hybrid. So learners can choose what fits their schedule and learning style. In the online mode, learners attend live interactive virtual sessions, get recorded lectures for revisions, and receive real time mentor support. In the classroom based mode, learners benefit from directly faculty interactions, faster clarifications of complex topics, and a structured instructor led learning experience with strong peer engagement. This also comes with an LMS facility. This mode is available at our training centers in Bangalore, Chennai, and Hyderabad. In hybrid mode, learners can attend the live online sessions or classroom sessions based on their convenience, while receiving the same structured mentoring and guided learning experience across both platforms. Along with this, learners also receive dedicated access to IBM Skill Network platform, which includes IBM curated self learning modules, hands on lab, and industry grade technology content to strengthen practical exposure. What are the roles this course prepares you for? As medical coding evolves with AI, analytics, and revenue intelligence, organizations are hiring for specialized, higher value roles. This program prepares you for roles that require professionals to interpret clinical documentation, validating coding outputs, ensuring compliances, and support revenue outcomes in AI enabled environments. Medical coder, medical coding executive. Let us look at what it is. What is that they do? Interpret clinical documentation and assign accurate ICD 10 CM, CPT, and HCPCS codes. Ensure coding accuracy in line with official guidelines and compliance requirements. Support timely claims submission and reimbursement processes. The salary range would be from 3 lakhs to 5.5 lakhs. Now, this is from entry to mid level associate. Let us look at medical coding quality analyst. What is that they do? They review coded charts for accuracy, completeness, and guideline adherence, identify coding errors and compliance gaps. They also support internal audits, feedback, and quality improvement initiatives. The salary typically ranges from 5 to 8.5 LPA. Let us now look at RCM Quality Analyst. RCM Quality Analysts analyze coding and billing workflows to identify revenue leakage and quality issues, review denials, rejections, and reimbursement trends. They support process improvements across revenue cycle operations. The salary typically range from 4.5 to 8 LPA. There's another role which is HCC coding executive. Let us look at what HCC coding executive do. They perform HCC coding and risk score validation for pairs model. They ensure accurate capture of chronic conditions and RAF scores. They also support pair audits and risk adjustment compliance. The salary typically starts from 6 lakhs to 10 LPA. Apart from that, there's one more role. which is Clinical Documentation Integrity Analyst or CDI Analyst. What they do is they review clinical documentation for completeness and clarity, collaborate with providers to improve documentation quality, also support compliance, coding accuracy, and revenue integrity. Salaries start from 6 and reaches up to 9.5 LPA. Course modules walkthrough. Let us look at few modules what we actually teach you in the classroom. Module 1 is Medical Coding Foundations. In this module, learners build a strong knowledge of careers in medical coding. They understand global career pathways, healthcare delivery models, and how coding role operates across different geographies. They develop proficiency in medical terminology and anatomy, enabling them accurately interpret clinical documentation. Learners are also introduced to ICD-10 CM basics, laying the groundwork for accurate diagnosis coding. Another module is Core Coding Mastery. This module focuses on building strong clinical coding understanding and application knowledge. Learners gain a clear understanding of ICD-10 CM guidelines, OPD clinical coding concepts, and the structure and usage of CPT and HCPS coding systems. By the end of this module, learners can interpret professional encounters, understand how codes are selected and applied, and ensure coding accuracy and compliance in line with official guidelines. Then is another module which is revenue cycle management and data literacy. Here, learners understand how coding fits into the end to end revenue cycle. They learn global RCM workflows, analyze DRGs and denial patterns, and gain exposure to HCC and risk adjustment models. The module also builds data literacy, enabling learners to interpret reports, identify revenue trends, and understand how coding decisions impact reimbursement outcomes. Another module is AI, NLP, and computer assisted coding. CAC. This module introduces learners to AI driven coding environments. They gain foundational knowledge of AI and NLP concepts, work with computer assisted coding platforms, and learn how AI supports code generation. Learners also understand AI risks, limitations, and governance, preparing them to validate AI outputs rather than blindly rely on automation. Another module is Coding QA, CDI, and Revenue Intelligence. This advanced module prepares learners for high value roles. They learn coding quality assurance frameworks, participate in clinical documentation improvement workflows, and understand how machine learning supports documentation accuracy. Learners also develop skills in denial prevention and revenue intelligence, enabling them to protect revenue, ensure compliance, and support strategic decision making. Apart from that, there are role specific capstone tracks. AI, QA, and autonomous coding specialist. Let us look at what it covers. AI QA orientation, ML annotation, 50 chart AI audits, AI QA interviews, HCC and risk adjustment specialist. What it covers is HCC and RAF overview, HCC audits, three case HCC analysis, US payers resumes, HCC and risk adjustment specialist. It covers HCC and RAF overview, HCC audits, three case HCC analysis, US payers resume. Each capstone project is conducted using real world and carefully curated synthetic data sets, allowing learners to experience industry relevant scenarios while working in a guided, controlled learning environment. From enrollment to placement, the CliniLaunch journey, onboarding and training initiation. Let us look at enrollment. Learners are onboarded into the program, introduced to learning platform, course structure, and assigned a dedicated point of contact for ongoing support. Training covers both technical and non-technical communication aptitude skills, delivered through structured sessions aligned to industry requirement and career roles. Apart from that, learners' progress is evaluated through regular assessments to track understanding, reinforce concepts, and maintain learning quality. Placement training: learners are prepared for the hiring process and structured guidance on how placements work and what employers expect. After that, we work on resume building. Support is provided to create role aligned resumes that highlighted skills, training, and career readiness. Learners are trained in professional communication, workplace etiquette, and interview behavior to build confidence. Technical training for placement focus sessions help learners prepare for role specific technical interviews and domain based questioning. Apart from that, we also conduct mock tests and group discussions. Mock interviews and group discussions are conducted, assess readiness, identifying gaps, and provide targeted feedback. After that, relevant job opportunities are shared with eligible learners for application based on screening and coordination. Placement team supports initial screening, profile review, and coordination between learners and employers. Learners receive interview preparation aligned to specific role description before employers interview. Feedback from the employers is communicated to learners with guidance provided for improvement for the next steps. Upon successful completion of the program, learners receive a course completion certificate and consolidate performance summary. Learners' feedback is collected to improve the program experience and ensure continuous quality enhancement. I want you to know why learners choose CliniLaunch. 20,000 plus certified learners around the world, associated with 300 plus hiring partners, IBM program partner, placement training and support, industry networking through recruitment drives, curated job opportunities. At CliniLaunch, placement is not an afterthought, it is an integral part of our training approach. Through our structured placement training and mentorship program, learners from CliniLaunch have been successfully hired by leading organizations in healthcare and life science space. Our learners are currently working with some of the top organizations in the industry, including global multinational companies and large healthcare enterprises. We believe placement success should be transparent and verifiable. That's why we actively share real student placement testimonials and journey videos. We invite you to explore our YouTube channel's playlist where place learners share their experiences, interview journeys, and their career transition. These outcomes reflect our commitment to building careers, not just delivering courses. Take the next step in your medical coding career. If you are interested in taking the next step, check the link in the description and fill out the enrollment form for the AI Augmented Medical Coding and Revenue Intelligence certification. Once you submit the form, CliniLaunch student counselor will get in touch with you to guide you through the next steps. For more videos on healthcare and life science careers, industry trends, and role insights, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for updates. Thank you.
Visit us today, www.clinilaunchresearch.in.